This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, where you can report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. Call 1-800-780-TIPS. By Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated. No matter what the weather condition is outside, have it your way inside. 239-693-1569. And by Lee Health. Yes, that's the sax man. We're a little summertime and the living is easy. Andy Lockup is here. We're so thrilled to get him back here in the studio. We're going to talk to this certified health and life coach, business, Andy Lockup. Also on the show, we're going to talk to the beautiful songbird, the local sensation, Gayla James, singer and songwriter. We get to see the CD, hear about her CD, Spiritual Intimacy. Also get to see her music video, dropping it right here on Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. Keep it locked. We'll be back with some musical guests and education. Lee Pitts Live.
Sick and tired of sitting in traffic, staring at the back end of the car in front of you? Sick of burning through hundreds of dollars worth of fuel each month? Tired of dishing out more and more money to fix your car just to have it break again? Ride Letran and leave the driving to us. Whether you want to go shopping, go to the beach, or commute to work or school, let Letran get you there. It's just $1.50 per ride. Check Letran's routes, maps, schedules, and discounted rates at rideletran.com. That's rideletran.com. Letran, your ride is here.
Mosquitoes will bite day and night, so protect yourself with these tips. Keep mosquitoes outside by shutting doors and covering windows with screens. Use EPA-approved insect repellents anytime you're outdoors. Cover your skin with long sleeves and pants. Mosquitoes lay their eggs in water. Just a bottle cap of water is all they need. So drain, refresh, or cover anything around buildings that can hold water at least weekly, and put away outside items that aren't being used. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
Have you or a loved one been the victim of crime at an apartment complex or shopping mall or nightclub? If you think that crime could have been prevented, then you may have a case. Call me, Attorney Joe North, at 239-337-1191.
Servicing Southwest Florida for over 30 years, Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated is your leading family-owned and operated air conditioning company. There's no job too big or too small. Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated is here for you. We have maintenance contracts and financing. For additional information, visit our website, follow us on social media, or call the office at 239-693-1569.
Remember, no matter what the weather is on the outside, have it your way on the inside.
Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated.
Service you can count on.
A smile on the face of a child can say a lot, like I'm safe, I'm happy, or I'm loved. Yet there are hundreds of children in our community with little to smile about. Their homes may have been disrupted by drugs, violence, abuse, or neglect. Won't you please welcome a child into your home as a foster or adoptive parent? A little change in your life can mean a big change in the child's life and put a smile back on their face. Become a foster or adoptive parent. Call the Children's Network of Southwest Florida toll-free at 1-855-933-KIDS.
It's a good idea for private well owners to test their water at least annually. Most water in private wells is naturally clean and ready to drink. But sometimes, like during a major storm, chemicals and bacteria can leak into groundwater. These contaminants could make you sick, and they can only be detected with lab tests. Fortunately, routine water testing is simple and inexpensive, and it's the best way to protect your family's health. Learn more at floridahealth.gov/wells test.
Welcome back. We're here at Sidney and Boren Davis Arts Center, downtown Fort Myers. The accommodations have just been outstanding. Big shout out to Jim and Melissa and all the people here at Sidney and Boren Davis who just hosting us here for Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. That's the incomparable sound of my good friend Andy Lockoff. His first time on our television show was back in around 1995. And he's come back to grace our set and got some inspiring information to give us. Enjoy a little bit of his great saxophone. The first time I met him, he was playing the sax, and he's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Pick up that microphone, Andy.
All right. Let me protect the reed here a second. Okay. Hey, Bubba.
Man, did you bring back memories? You still humming away, huh?
I love it, man. I just can't stay away from it.
Tell us, how did you first get started with the saxophone?
Well, my mother, who was actually a concert pianist, put it in my hands when I was about 5th grade.
Really?
And I studied it until I was about 15 years old. I did pretty well with it, but then I really got more into sports and didn't really have any direction with the music, so I put it down for 10 years.
Right.
Went off and did my sports and went to college and all that, but then later on I came back.
Well, man, first of all, we need to let people know, some people don't believe Lee Pitts Live has been around this long. You were on my show back in the early 90s, and you used to be a staple. I first met you out there playing at the Channel Mart. And I said, this guy is nice and soulful with that saxophone, and we've been friends ever since.
That's right.
And then we reconnected on social media, and I said, hey, I got to get Andy back on this show. And then now we found out that you're still playing the sax, but you got a lot of interesting things going on as far as helping people to realize their full potential. Would you say that's a good way to describe it?
Yeah, it is. I've been doing that for a long time now. I'd say for the better part of 20 years. I mean, my background was actually psychology, so I always had that kind of mindset, in terms of helping people. But I got into it most in the real estate business when I was building my real estate company, and I spent most of my time coaching people in that business to become successful, and which basically is a personal development journey. It's just not all about business techniques. It's about evolving as a person, challenging ourselves to reach our goals and all of the elements that go into that.
How would you describe the success that you have had and are having? And do you have a story you can tell me, an interesting story about a person that you kind of coached along the way?
Well, I coached. We had great success as a company. I built it from 5 people to 200 in 2 years, and we were actually ranked nationally as one of the top 3 offices in the country. I had a couple of people in the office who, when they were first or second year in the business, were earning close to about $1 million a year. So, it was very gratifying to see that kind of stuff. Now, I didn't do their business. I helped them along the way. We had classes, we had coaching sessions, and I had a couple really talented people. But
over the years, you've just pretty much stayed in Southwest Florida. Did you ever leave and come back?
Nope, been here the whole time. I first was in the golf business for 10 years, and then tried a couple other things, and then ended up in the real estate business, and been in that actually ever since. I'm retired from that part of it right now. Sold the company several years ago. Yeah.
But in general, Southwest Florida is still a great place to live and grow and be happy.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else
in the world
than Southwest Florida. I love it here, man. A lot of people come down here to retire, and I figured out a long time ago, I'm not waiting. I'm coming down to where it feels good all year long. I've always been a sunshine junkie.
Now, along the way, you're able to help people as well, health-wise, with juicing. How would you describe
well, it's
it?
not really juicing. About 8 years ago, I came across a company in the wellness industry that had a product that was basically dehydrated fruits and vegetables put into a vegan capsule. And the thing that stands out about this and why I got involved is because it wasn't a vitamin, it was actually food, whole food. It was the actual fruits and vegetables themselves with nothing added into it. But the main thing is that they have now about 40 peer-reviewed published studies in major science journals showing how well it works on our immune systems, our cardiovascular system, decreases inflammation in the body, et cetera, et cetera. So I got into it because really I was looking at it to help myself. I started having some health issues, even though I had been an athlete. And so I was looking at ways to create some better health within myself. And there's good part of that, and then there's the unfortunate part of that. The good part is I stayed healthy. Actually, I haven't been sick in about 8 years, other than my kidneys failed me about 3 years ago. That came out of nowhere, and it ended up being either a genetically passed on thing or just a mutation that I had polycystic kidney disease. I ended up needing a kidney transplant, and so that was about 3 years ago. And I ended up getting a living donor, which is its own story in terms of how I found that living donor. I was extremely fortunate. But when I got to have my operation, my doctors looked at me and said, on a scale of 1 to 10, you're an 11 in terms of how healthy you are for somebody who's about to go through a kidney transplant. And since then, that was 7 months ago. I got a kidney.
What did you attribute to your health?
Well, a lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, the right kind of nutrition, the right kind of mindset, and these are all things that I today help coach people about. I'm a lifestyle, I guess, a health and nutrition coach. I'm not a nutritionist, but I am a certified health coach, and so I help people to discover how to best take care of themselves, and I'm also a business coach. I help people who are aspiring to increase their financial well-being. I help them with that as well through the business that I have.
Who is your typical client in that area? Would
Really,
it be a young person, older person,
anyone,
somebody who's experienced some trauma in their lives? Go ahead.
Could be any. I say anyone who eats.
But before we get you to give us a little something to take us off the air, I want you to take a look into that camera, take about 30 seconds, and talk to the people about getting in touch with you and and how they can benefit them to work with you.
Yeah, well, thank you. Well, my thing is inspiring healthy living. I mean, if I'm going to encapsulate it in a phrase, that's my mission. And I'm driven to that mission. So if you are interested in healthy living, whatever aspect of that may be, then I'd love to talk to you. If you want to know some of the strategies that I've employed to move through my health issues and to stay healthy, I'd love to share those with you. If you have an interest in looking at an independent business opportunity, whether you want to earn an extra $500 a month or you want to earn $10,000 a month, that's something I'd love to chat with you about and see if it's a good fit. My goal with all that is just to help you. My goal with all this is to inspire you, to help you in your journey in life to be the best that you can be, to achieve your goals in life as I've been pursuing mine. And I think that's the best way I could put it.
Well, Andy, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
What are you going to play us off the air with?
Well, I've got a little jazz piece called Donna Lee that I'd like to try.
Why don't you just set that mic on your table? And while you're hooking that up, I want to remind everybody that coming up will be Gayla James will be here next after we come back from this commercial break. On the sax. Andy. Southwest Florida, you caught me. Just before I do any of my television shows, I always read the community press so I can know what's going on in Southwest Florida. So Lee Pitts for Lee Pitts Live reads the community press, and you should too.
You know, without the assistance of the Fort Myers CRA, both in terms of the tax increment financing incentives, but also the assistance that they gave through the process of getting our permits and our entitlements, we wouldn't have decided to move forward with the projects that we're working on within the CRA area. You know, it really provided the ability to build something that made the numbers work for us, and then actually just getting through navigating the process with the city and the building department. It was really instrumental in getting the projects underway.
Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency, growing businesses, rebuilding communities, redesigning Fort Myers for the future.
PAL is here. The Fort Myers Police Athletic League, or PAL, as it is popularly called, is an important part of Chief Diggs' community engagement initiative to bring sports programs to young children and teenagers that promote strong character, positive life skills. Sports include football, basketball, and boxing programs. There's also cheerleading. For more information, contact Senior Program Coordinator Keith White at 239-896-7191 or email him at dwight@fmpolice.com.
Are you a single mother who wants a better life for your children? Would you like the means to get an education and get a job so that you and your children can live comfortably? The New Beginnings may be able to help you. The New Beginnings of Southwest Florida is a nonprofit organization that comes alongside single mothers by offering no-cost housing and child care support while you get a degree at a local college or technical school. Too good to be true, you say? We provide necessities, but you do the work to get the degree. Call 239-541-4312 to get an application, or go to our website at thenewbeginnings.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Simone Mitchell, principal of the historic Dunbar Community School. Our doors are open to students ages 16 and older who would like to earn a GED diploma or improve communication skills through our English as a Second Language program. Dunbar Community School also offers career assistance upon graduation. For a better future, enroll today and let our experienced faculty staff help you reach your goals. For additional information or to tour our campus, you may visit our website, find us on social media, or call the school at 239-334-2941, and together we will cultivate a mindset for success.
Hi, I'm Dr. William Glover, Senior Pastor of Mount Hermon Ministries.
And I'm Pastor Cheryl Glover, First Lady and Business Administrator.
Mount Hermon is a progressive ministry with contemporary praise and worship, life-changing teaching from the Word of God, and opportunities to serve the kingdom of God and our community in tangible ways.
The Dew of Hermon Early Learning Center serves children, infants to 4 years old. Our programs include Early Head Start, VPK, school readiness, and free meals for every child.
For adult learners, join us at Life Christian University, where you can earn an associate, bachelor's, master's, or doctorate degree in several ministry-related fields.
We are Mount Hermon Ministries,
having a redeeming influence in our community. Come join us.
Tune in Sunday mornings at 8:30 to watch Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4, or watch it streaming live on fox4now.com.
Southwest Florida, you are looking live at the Sidney and Barn Davis Art Center, and Lee Pitts Live is here, and we're so thrilled to continue with our musical guest for this segment. Get a chance to talk to the beautiful songstress, Gayla James, singer and songwriter. She has a new CD out, Spiritual Intimacy. So let's welcome Gayla to the show. Welcome to the show, Gayla.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, good. Good to get you in here in the big to-do We had a chance to interview you over the years and in recent times out at Lee Pitts Live after work. And I said, Kayla, we got to get you in studio, girl. You're so talented.
Thank
so you made it
for
happen
having me.
for me.
Yes, thank you. I really enjoyed it.
I'm going to tell you, before I get started with our conversation about your CD and all the other stuff, it's just watching you move around over the years and seeing what you do. I am so proud of you. I've seen you grow. I've seen your music continue to grow. And you as an entertainer, a singer, a songwriter, and a musician, and as a business person, you are so professional. And not that I didn't think that you were professional, but I've dealt with so many people in your line of work who are unprofessional. Just know that. Continue to be the great professional that you are.
Thank you.
And you're going to just continue to soar. Now, when I saw you on Facebook, I saw you in studio like Stevie Wonder. Tell us, I know we're going to talk. You actually have a music studio in your house now, right?
Yes. My husband, he hooked everything up, and we have keyboards, guitars, drums, and we have everything you can name, and we can record. Actually, can do a live recording.
Right.
Yes.
So that music is your passion.
It is. I believe, and if you want to do something and you have passion for it, and you have to educate yourself on it and go for it and perfect it.
Now, when did you first realize that you could sing? Take me back to that, when Gayla James first started getting started. People see you now all fancy and famous and everything, but before the CDs, before all of that, you were where? Singing in the church or something as a kid?
My church, I'm still there. My grandmother, Annie Rozier, she started me singing in the youth choir, 3 years old. Actually, she still had, before she passed away, she still had my choir robe. So I've been singing for a long time, but I didn't take it seriously till like when I got in my 20s and 30s, and I really love it. And I really didn't like it because she pushed me to it, but now I'm thankful that she pushed me to it because I'm loving it.
Unparalleled.
Yes.
Uncompromising. Unsung. The story of Gayla James.
Yes.
You ever watch that show?
Yes. I love it. I love it.
I've been wanting to use that. Another thing I've been wanting to use is you can bet your last money. It's all going to be a stone blast, honey. So in part, we wish you love, peace, soul. I say that to say that when you came out to sing at my event, Lee Pitts Live After Work, and you'll be coming back in the future, that soulful music, people were shocked to hear you do some of that smooth, soulful R&B, Whitney Houston type, Sade type, Anita Baker type. Talk about how you do various genres of music.
Yes, I love all genres of music. I do jazz, I do reggae, soulful, neo soul. So I don't want to stay in a box. And I can do traditional gospel. And right now I call myself urban Christian artist because my music can cross over. And I don't want just Christian people listening to my music because they already got a personal relationship with God. I'm trying to reach people out in the world everywhere to listen to my music.
That's a great point to make. So, and you, essentially, you're reaching the people who don't get reached.
Yes.
And you do, but you pick your song selections are always great selections when you do covers of other people's music. You put some thought into that.
Yes, I try to make it mine. It's not going to sound like theirs. I try to make it my own art, and I put my feelings in it. Yes.
Now what would you say? Christian gospel? What would you say is that?
Urban Christian music.
Urban Christian music.
Yes.
We're going to take a look at a CD that falls into that, a video that falls into that category, right? Set this up for us before we look at it. What are we looking at? What are we going to look at?
The name of the video is called "I'm Gonna Make You Dance."
All right, let's take a look.
Yo, it's your boy Jay Style right here, the In Between Show on your radio, the all new Star 90.5 FM in Fort Myers in Lee County. It's another hot one out there today, and I got something hot. Homegrown, Fort Myers own, Gayla James. I'm about to bless y'all with a newest single. It's called I'm Gonna Make You Dance Now. Check it out right here, the all new Star 90.5 FM, the People Station.
Everybody say, oh, oh, oh. Oh,
sometimes no food to eat. But thank the Lord, He has blessed us, made a way when times was tough. And that is why He deserves a dance now. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. I'm gonna make you dance now. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Yeah. I'm gonna make you dance now. There were times in your life you thought God had let you down. Then He came along and turned your life around. Throw your hands up and just praise Him. Do your dance and just give Him all, 'cause He deserves a dance now. Oh, oh, oh.
Looking at that video that we just saw there, I could tell that it was well done, professionally done, and it really makes you want to dance.
Yeah.
When we think about Christian music, you don't want people to feel like they need to just be sitting back. They need to enjoy themselves.
Yes, yes. I want you to feel what I'm doing. I mean, if God has been good to you, you should dance. You should celebrate. You know, I don't want you just sitting there looking at me. I want you to get up and just celebrate life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
your foundation, you never forget your foundation is rooted in God and Christianity.
yes.
Expound on that.
Yes, I was brought up in Church of Christ, written in heaven. My mother is actually my pastor now. So we got a little church on Thomas Street, and we've been there for years, and that's my roots, and it'll always be my roots.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The CD that you have out now, wonderful CD, Spiritual Intimacy.
Yes.
When people play that CD, what are they going to get out of that? What are some different types of music that's on that CD?
I want people to think about it's a personal relationship with God. It's not what other people think. It's how they can say, okay, I see her living, I see him living this type of lifestyle, but it's your own personal relationship with God, and the whole CD is expressing your love for God.
How can people connect to you right now? Is there a website, social media? How can they get to your music? Go.
I'm on all social media platforms. I do have my website, www.gaylajames.com.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to just hear my music, they can get on Pandora. I have 5 stations on Pandora. I have 2 on iHeartRadio, and I'm on Tidal.
You see, I don't know about all that stuff. I'm old school now, but that's where people go for music these days.
Yes, I mean, you can just listen to my music all day on Pandora for free.
Is that good or bad, though, people hearing your music for free?
It's good because I'm getting paid every time they click.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I don't like
Screaming, yeah. You get paid for screaming.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And I'm
Thank
just
you.
so proud of you. I'm looking forward to getting you back in the future, okay?
Thank you.
And thanks for letting us play your video on TV.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
All right, stay right there. It's a saying going on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Gayla James and all the people who are associated with her great music empire who are doing it.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.